Hey everyone, thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. So I'm actually really excited for today's video because I will be doing a Japanese snack haul. And for those of you who might not know me super well, I'm half Japanese. So growing up, my mom always made sure we had the best Japanese snacks, and once in a while my grandparents would ship a large box of Japanese goodies to our house. So we always had snacks around whenever we wanted them. And I recently just had the opportunity to go to a Japanese market. So I got some of these snacks, some of my all-time favorites I could show all of you. And yeah, I'm super excited, but with that, let's get started. Alright, so the first snack I'm going to start off with is one of my all-time favorites, and this is caramel corn. So it comes in this super cute red bag with the face, and these are literally so good. So they're sweet and they kind of have like a little bit of a peanutty flavor too, and I think there's peanuts also mixed in. But these are so good. They're kind of like, I want to say they have the like texture, kind of like the feeling of puffy Cheetos, but obviously without the cheese and stuff like that. It's very sweet and they're just very light and airy, and I'm always so sad because every time I go to the store the bags are so small and I finish these really quickly. So I actually bought like a couple more that are downstairs in the kitchen, so I will not run out anytime soon. But these are my all-time favorite. They are so good. So I think these you can actually find in Asian markets if you live near one. They're pretty popular, so if you have a chance to try them, please do, because these are my all-time favorites. Caramel corn, really good, sweet with like a little peanutty flavor, so if you like stuff like that, you will love this. Alright, so next is something that all little kids in Japan love, and it is this. So as you can see, all of them come in these long packages, and they're like individually wrapped, and you can kind of like rip them off as you keep eating them. So it just looks like this, but these are basically, so they're called, I mean the English version, you'd call them baby ball cookies. And they're these little, here, let me bring it closer so you can see what they look like. But they're these little like cookies that are kind of shaped like little pebbles, I guess. And these melt in your mouth. Like when I say they melt in your mouth, they genuinely melt in your mouth. Like you can just grab a few and they literally just melt immediately. I'm not sure exactly what they're made out of. Oh, it says, oh, it just looks pretty basic. Egg, milk, soy ingredients, and you have these. So yeah, it's just really fun to eat, and I haven't eaten these in a while actually. I feel like they're like a lot more popular with little kids because they're super sweet, and I think partly I just ate so many as a kid, I got tired of them. But if you've never had them, please try it because they are really good. And my sister got these from the store. These were her pick, and she was kind enough to let me show the whole thing because I asked her to wait to eat them. So yeah, those are the baby ball cookies, and they're really good. I think these are also like snacks that you probably won't find in American stores. But if you live in a bigger city, hopefully you can find an Asian market and you can try these. So these are super fun. Next, I have these little matcha sandwich cookies. So these, I'm not sure how easily you can find them, but the ones I normally get are, they have white cream in the middle, so they're like vanilla cream, and I've never actually tried the matcha ones, the green tea ones. So I'm really excited to try these, but these are probably some of the best cookies I ever had. The box is really small. Again, I feel like Japanese snacks always come in such tiny packages, but they're really good. And this one, the cookie kind of has like one of those textures where it melts in your mouth. It's sweet, it melts in your mouth, and there's like a very thin layer of cream, but it tastes so good, and I'm really excited to try the green tea one. So I will let you know what I think of those. Oh, this next one I want to show you, this is really cool. So this is actually, it has bean paste in it. So like if you know, a lot of Japanese snacks or like sweets have anko, which is red bean paste. It's sweet red bean paste. And in Japan, you'll find a lot of people who get, you know, red bean paste ice cream and things like that. It is very popular. But this has some of that bean paste in it. But as you can see, it is kind of like a gelatin, you know, texture. Is it? Am I gonna focus on this? Oh, there we go. But the neat thing about this is it's actually made of seaweed. So the gelatin that is in this, it is called agar, and it is made from a seaweed. So if you can't eat like gelatins that are made from like animal fats and stuff like that, like you can totally eat this. It is really good, and it's also flavored. This one specifically is matcha. It's green tea flavored, but I have never tried the green tea one. You can see that I'm kind of on a green tea streak in this video. I've usually just tried the classic red bean paste flavored one, but this is gonna be really good, I hope, I think. And I really like this brand, so I'm really excited to try it. And basically how you eat it is you just kind of like cut it into slices like you would cheese, I guess, and you can eat it like that. But this is really good. And again, it is plant-based gelatin, which is really cool. And it's very popular in Japan. People will use the agar, which is again the seaweed, to do like little jellies for fruit punch and stuff like that, which is another popular Japanese snack. So all right, so next I wanted to present these 3 little candy packages together. So here we have the Ramen candy, here we have Boughton rice candy, and then here we have Choco Babies. So these are all snacks that I find at Wegmans. I see them in American stores all the time, so I just wanted to kind of present these together. So this one, the Ramen bottle candy, this is shaped to be like a bottle of ramen, and I'll stick a picture here if I don't forget so you can see what it looks like. And basically the ramen soda is very, very popular in Japan, and I see this in American stores too, and it's just the soda that has like a little marble in the cap, and you have to like punch it down in order to stick the marble in the jar, and then you can drink it. And it comes in a variety of different flavors. This is the original, but it's basically just meant to look like the bottle, and then it's also just meant to taste like the soda. And I can't really show you. Some of them are plain, like the normal ones, and then sometimes you can find some with like smiley faces on them. There's like always a couple in each package, which is really cute. So these are one of my all-time favorites. I get them all the time. Like I'm telling you, I get these all the time, and I probably shouldn't be eating so many, but they're really good. So yeah, that is the ramen candy. And then the Boughton rice candy is also a favorite of mine. I get this every single time I go to Wegmans, and that is not an exaggeration. And these basically have like, I want to say like 6 or 7 of the little candies. And the cool thing about it is that they are red in color, and they have clear rice wrapping around them. So actually, let me open this right now so you can see what it looks like, because I feel like that's important. So like right here on the packaging, there's like a little strip, and you just peel it all the way around, and it just opens super easily. Here is the other side of the packaging. It's very, very pretty. And so if you open it, I just want to take it out so I can show you, because I think this is really cool. So here you have this little red candy, right? And you have the original packaging kind of around it. But when you open it, you'll also see like what looks like it's another layer of packaging, kind of like this plastic. That's actually rice. Is it gonna focus? This is actually rice, and it's made of rice. So you can actually just like, if you were to just like tear off a piece of the packaging, you can literally eat it. And so I always tell people this because I feel like they try to peel it and it doesn't peel off the candy, and they get very concerned. But it's made of rice and it's edible, so you can just eat it just like that, and you can just pop it in your mouth. And then also the cute thing about the Boughton rice candies is they always come with like a little sticker. So this is the sticker from this box. How cute is that? It's a little koala with some stars, and every single package comes with one of these little stickers. So I have so many stickers in my desk actually, and I usually end up giving the stickers away to my friends or something. But yeah, Boughton rice candy, if you can find it, you should really try it, because I think this is like my most consistent like favorite candy that I buy all the time. So yeah, that is the Boughton rice candy. And then the last of the 3 is the Choco Baby, and it's a cute name for a cute candy. And basically it has like, if you open the package, okay, I'm just gonna open this package too, because I just want to show you what it looks like. But this one, they're basically like little chocolate pebbles kind of, and you like, the container has like a little opening. You know, I really should have planned this out before starting the video, so I could have just decided which ones I wanted to open for you guys, so you wouldn't have to just watch me struggle to open these. Okay, hold on, I found it. All right, unwrapped, we got it. So looks like this. So they're just little like chocolate like things, and basically the container, you can like flip it up like that, and then you can pour them out into your hand like that, and then you can eat them. So really good. But these are just like, it's really just chocolate, but it tastes a little creamier, and they're just like very soft and easy to eat. So I love these. My sister also loves these. These are like our favorite, and we can get these at Wegmans, so we always buy these also. But if you like chocolate, you will definitely love the Choco Babies. All right, so now this next one is less of a snack and more of a candy, but this has been literally a favorite of mine for so long. I would eat these so quickly when I was a child. Like my mom would have to make sure that she hid this bag from me because I would try to sneak them all the time. But this is Milky Candy, and they come in little, here on the package you can kind of see like what the candies look like. They're in like little wrappers that look like that. So they're like in little balls kind of, and they are just these very sweet and chewy candies made of cream and milk. And it's I guess the consistency is kind of like taffy or something like that, but without like the fruity flavors. But it's kind of got that chewy caramel kind of consistency. And if you're not careful, it'll get really stuck in your teeth. But this one, oh my gosh, like 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old Mira, and still today, absolutely love these. And whenever I get a chance to grab them, I always will. So if you guys find these, I highly recommend. I feel like this is something that even if you're a picky eater, or I know sometimes taste doesn't really translate well across different cultures. Like I think sometimes it takes a while to get used to different tastes that are popular in different cultures, but this I think will be popular, and I feel like you'll like this no matter what your taste buds are like, and no matter if you're a picky eater or not. So Milky Candies, seriously, so good. You have to get them. All right, so now we have the Dream Animals butter flavored biscuits, and these are also so good. Also, I just love the packaging. I feel like the packaging hasn't changed in so long. It's always been like this, but I feel like Japanese snacks always have really cute packaging, so it's so easy to just pick them off the shelf. But this one, they're basically little animal crackers, and they're shaped like different animals, so like an oxen or an ox or a bear. And I love these. They're 2 flavors actually that this company has. So this one is the butter flavored biscuits, and they also have seaweed flavored biscuits. So those are more savory, and this one is a lot sweeter. But if you just like sweet crackers, you're really gonna like this. I don't know how to describe it. You can get the really buttery taste. Like you can kind of feel that it's like buttery. But these are also ones that I eat really fast. I feel like that's gonna be a very consistent theme throughout this video, is that I just eat these really quickly. So these butter flavored biscuits, so good. And I just love them. I will eat these really fast. So it was honestly such a struggle for me to make this video because I bought these yesterday, and just to keep them in the box so I could show you was so tempting. So I don't know how I made it this far, but I'm just excited because after this video, I'll finally get to snack on these. All right, so next up, these are not sweet snacks, they are savory, but we have the classic Japanese onigiri. So you have probably seen these, whether they are like in emojis or something like that. They're kind of like the triangular rice balls with like the like striped seaweed in the middle. But these are so good. So the ones that I got, I had one last night for dinner. One of them was tuna, and then these I think are salmon. Yeah, they're salmon flavored, but so good. And these are really easy to make at home. I usually just make sticky rice, like white sticky rice, and then I will mix some salt in, and I'll mix some like tuna and mayonnaise or something with salt and pepper, and just make my own onigiri. So if you guys are interested, maybe I can make a video kind of showing how to do that. It's really fast, but these are so popular in Japan. Everyone eats these all the time. They're like just the perfect snack, and usually like if I want to eat lunch, I'll just get like a couple of these to get. But yeah, these are really good. And the packaging, again, I feel like I can't really show you how to open this right now, but the packaging is really cool. There's basically like, it has like the number 1, and you just kind of pull it down and it just unwraps it for you. And I feel like with Japanese snacks, they always have either really cute packaging or really clever packaging when it comes to opening them or saving them. So yeah, onigiri, really, really good. All right, so up next, I have this giant bottle of matcha. So that is unsweetened green tea. Really good. So this company Itoen, it is really popular in Japan, and I've honestly seen a lot more of their stuff in American stores too, which is really cool. They're becoming really popular over here. And they usually have like your normal small sized bottles, but we really love this brand. The tea is just so good. So we got a giant bottle for our family to have. But yeah, it is just so delicious. And if you need to add sugar, I mean, you can, but I feel like it's a bit of an acquired taste at first. I feel like if you don't like bitter teas, but this is one of my favorite tea brands. I'll show it to you again. So if you see it in the store, I highly recommend that you try it. Is this camera not gonna focus on it, or hello? No, it's just not gonna focus. Okay, oh, there we go. But yeah, so Itoen, really good. The matcha, it says matcha genmaicha unsweetened. So if you look for that, please try it because it is one of my favorites. Going on, okay, now we have Dango, and this is a classic classic, very traditional Japanese sweet item. It's not like, I mean, obviously I showed you the candy, which are very popular, but this is like your very classic part of traditional Japanese culture snack. And these are called dango, and they are basically sweet rice cakes. So if you've ever had omochi or mochi, it's kind of like, it has, I don't want to, okay, let me not compare it to mochi. It has a different texture. They're both made of rice, but dango is a lot chewier, a little bit stickier. And this dango, for example, comes with a little, like, I don't know what to call it, like a little sauce, and it's basically a thicker sweet version of soy sauce. So it has that soy sauce flavor, but it's highly sweetened, and it's kind of a little thicker, so it feels more like a caramel. And they usually come in packs of 3, and you can't really see it in this package. I'll try to include a picture if I remember, but it basically, they'll look like white little rice balls on like a thin stick. And these are so good. These are probably one of my favorite traditional Japanese snacks, and we get them whenever we can, but you don't have to put the sauce on them. Sometimes you can just make them plain and like sprinkle some sugar and eat them. Sometimes you can sprinkle kinako powder, which is very popular in Japan and one of my personal favorites, or mix it with sugar, anything like that. So there's a lot of ways to eat it. And I think some people also eat savory ones. I'm not entirely sure, but I always eat the sweet ones because I think they're really good. So this is another one of the snacks I asked my sister to wait to eat so we can eat it together after this video. But yeah, dango, really, really, really good. And sometimes my family and I will make them homemade at home so we can make them into different shapes like stars or squares or something. But yeah, definitely one of my favorites and very, very popular in Japan. All right, so next what I got, this one I actually have never tried before, but it is a little baked wheat cake that we found at the store that is green tea flavored, and it just looked really, really good. And I just feel like Japanese breads always taste so good that I felt like I couldn't really go wrong. Like, I feel like it's gonna be really, really good. I haven't tried it yet. I will let you know what I think. But I'm really excited about this one. And bread is just such, like, bread is so popular in Japan. Like, all the bakeries are super cute. There's this one bakery in my hometown called Mori no Kuma-san, which is kind of like the bear of the forest. And they have like little buns that are shaped like bears or frogs, and they do really cute designs. So it just kind of reminds me of that, where they just have really high quality bread and pastries that also look really, really cute. So I'm excited to try this little baked wheat cake pastry roll that is green tea flavored. So I will let you know what I think of it. All right, so next we have these Sakuma Drops, and this is a little metal canister. You can see like the opening at the top, and it has little fruit candies in it. So if you can see kind of like on the packaging, there's these very brightly colored, they almost look like gemstones, little fruit drops, and these are really good. I actually haven't had this in such a long time. I want to say I haven't had these in years, but I saw it at the store, and I can't believe that I had never bought them before, because my grandpa would always send me these like in, you know, the mail when he shipped over like packages to us when we were younger. So I got really excited and I bought these. But yeah, there's like fruit juice in them, and they're just really good, and I just think they're really cute too. So the Sakuma Drops, I'm really excited to eat again because it has been a while since I've had these. Okay, so next up we have these 2 little yogurt drinks called Yakult. And they are just little, again, yogurt drinks basically. This video is so dysfunctional because I'm so bad at describing how things taste, but these are my absolute favorite. At the store, they'll come in packs of like 5 or 6, so they disappear very quickly in our house. But I have loved these since forever. Like, I have been drinking these since I was so little. I can't even remember when I started. But they're so, so good. And I really don't know how to describe the flavor. They're just, I mean, they taste like yogurt, but they're sweet. And as like, I don't know if you can see, but like it is a very liquidy consistency. It's not like you're drinking straight up yogurt. It's not like a Go-Gurt kind of texture or anything. It is literally like a drink. But I really love these, and I have never met anyone who tried these and didn't like them. So if you see them at the store and you have a chance to try them, please do, because I feel like you will really like it. So again, that is these little yogurt containers called Yakult, and they are my favorite. I love them so much. Now we have this little flan pudding, and obviously flan is not, you know, something that is strictly just Japanese. I'm sure all of you have tried it at some point, but as you can see, this container is just super, super cute. It's shaped like a flower, as you can see on the bottom, and the cool thing is, if you look at this container, you can see there's like a little stick right here. There's like a little, like, if you can see it kind of jutting out at the bottom, and what you do is you actually pull the stick, and when you pull the stick, like the bottom will fall out, and if you have this open on a plate like so, it'll just drop the pudding and it'll maintain the flower shape. So instead of like peeling it open this way and just eating it with a spoon, you peel it, you flip it over, and like just like the physics of it, I guess it's just stuck in the container. But as soon as you pull the stick up, the air kind of comes into the container and it just immediately stops having like that suction effect. It just drops onto your plate, and then you can eat it with a really cute flower shaped pudding. So I just think that's super cute, and I wanted to show you guys that. But pretty much every pudding container in Japan has that feature where you have that little like stick right here at the bottom, and you can just pull it up, and then the pudding will fall onto your plate perfectly. So the little flan puddings, really, really good. Okay, so now we are at the last snack of the snack haul today. Thank you for bearing with me so far. But this is mochi. So this is your very classic Japanese omochi, and I wanted to save it for last because these are just probably the most traditional, classic Japanese sweet food, and we always eat these for special occasions or just whenever I want, really. But these have red bean paste inside. I was talking about the red bean paste earlier, but it is called anko. Again, it is very, very popular in Japan, so I just had to get one of these. This is actually not the original flavor. As you can see, it is green, so this is the green tea flavor, the matcha flavor, but I'm really excited to eat these. And yeah, I just wanted to save it for last because I feel like this is just the most classic sweet Japanese snack that everyone loves. So if you have a chance to try omochi, if you haven't yet, please do. And I know like the little Maimo mochi ice creams have become really popular lately, where it's like mochi on the outside and ice cream on the inside. And that basically comes from like the traditional Japanese mochi that has red bean paste inside and then the rice cake on the outside. So yeah, that's what I want to show you. And with that, I am completely done with my Japanese snack haul. Thank you so much for staying until the end of the video and just watching all of these. I really, really hope that you have the chance to go to the store and try them, and just let me know what you think in the comments below if you have tried any of these before. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by my video today. And as always, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell down at the bottom so you're notified whenever I make more videos. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.